Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Take It Outside. I just wanted to take a minute today to talk about New York and their new gun restrictions. It's a really sad topic. It's a topic I wish I never, ever had to cover. I wanted to make this channel to do gear reviews, fun stuff, experiments, hunting videos, all that good stuff that people want to see. Instead, I'm having to talk about how after the Supreme Court ruling said that here in New York we were supposed to have an easier time getting concealed weapon permits, that we weren't supposed to be having these objective stipulations to reach, that our personal lives shouldn't really matter, that our backgrounds are, that we live here and that I can legally own a firearm should be plenty to be able to get a concealed carry permit, or at least own a pistol, which we can't do. Also brings me to my first big point. In light of the SCOTUS ruling, one of the new laws that got put into place, mind you, within about 2 weeks after the SCOTUS ruling. So yeah, government can hurry up when they want to. But they put a restriction on all semi-automatic rifles. Now, to those of you who don't know, that sounds great. To anybody who knows, that means pretty much 70% of rifles that are used for hunting or self-defense, you now need a special permit to purchase. Now, that includes the Ruger 10/22, probably the most popular rifle that is in America right now. It's either that or the AR-15, one of the two. Either way, both of them, you need a special permit just to purchase. And being a rimfire at 22 is just absolutely insane. So that brings me to my next point, which is ammunition sales. Went to the store recently. I wasn't personally purchasing any ammunition. I was hanging out at the gun counter, talking to the guys and enjoying a good day. Well, a fella comes up to buy a couple boxes of, ironically enough, 22 ammunition. He was handed a lockbox with a padlock on it, told that he had to lock the ammo in the box and carry it up to the register, where he had to proceed to fill out a form giving his name, date of birth, personal address, occupation, how many rounds he was buying, what caliber he was buying, and what the use was. If that's not a violation of your rights, I don't know what the fuck is. Pardon my French there, but this just ain't right. You're able to go legally buy the firearm, you pass the background check, and then for some reason you have to jump through all these hoops and go on a registry just to be able to buy any kind of ammunition. So that brings me to, hold on a second. Brings me to my next big point. I'm sorry, I had to check on the baby monitor for a second there. Pretty much so the New York State governor decides that we need all these new restrictions to combat gun violence, to make the streets safer. Well, one of the biggest issues I have with that is look at the crime rates in New York right now. Look at what's going on in all these cities that have all these gun restrictions. Gun restrictions don't provide safety, at least not for you and me. They provide safety for the elites, the ones who can hire their own private security guards, people to carry their guns for them. They don't need to carry their own firearms. They have people that will lay down their lives and are paid to protect them. Now, they get scared. Anytime anybody else has a firearm, us lowly peasants down here, the fact that we can protect ourselves, the fact that we have the ability to take our own future into our hands. Somebody breaks into our house and, puts a gun to my child's head, I want to be able to protect him. If it was up to the great governor of New York, my family would be dead. So think about that. It's coming up on election time. Think about all the things that we have to be grateful for in this country. I know it's a rough time, but we have a lot to be grateful for. We have a lot to protect. The Second Amendment helps us protect everything else. So it should be our number one priority to be protected. With that, I'll say goodnight to everybody. This is Take It Outside. My name's Rich. I hope you have a good day. Stay armed.